guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be filming a skincare video for you, and this has been a very requested thing. Everybody's always asking me, what are you going to show us what you do for your skincare? So today I'm actually going to film it. I have all my items here. I have a little bowl of water because I filmed this on my phone before and I didn't really like how it looked, but I was like, how am I gonna film it with a camera, because it's not gonna fit in my bathroom and I don't want it to fall or get wet or something, and I just couldn't figure out the logistics of it. But I found a way to do it in here, and yeah. So if you want to follow what I do for my skincare routine nighttime, then keep on watching. So my skin is going through it right now. I don't know. I get like skin allergies every other year. So the last time I had this issue was in 2016, and then I probably had it again in 2014. That was the first time. But it was on my body. So what would happen is I would get really itchy in a spot, and I would scratch and scratch and scratch and scratch, and then a red mark would raise up, and I would itch even more, and then I would end up scratching myself until I end up bleeding. And then it would scab, and sometimes I would pick at it, and then it was getting like all over my arms, and I was like, what the hell is this? So I went to my primary doctor, and he told me to get some allergy medication because it was just allergies. And I was like, on my skin? I was like, I thought allergies was, you know, runny nose, itchy, watery eyes, like congestion and stuff from the pollen and the trees and all that crap. And he was like, no, some people just get a reaction on their skin. That's their version of seasonal allergies. Anyway, so I didn't get it last year, but this year it started. First, it was my skin on my body that was itchy. Different parts of my body was getting itchy, and I knew not to scratch too much because I didn't want to end up scratching until I bleed. But then the most annoying thing started happening. I started having itching in here, and when I would scratch it, a little red dot would raise up, and I was like, okay. So the first day that happened, I went to the store, I got me some Zyrtec, and it started to help. And then when I started my 30-day sheet mask challenge on April 2nd, I did a mask one night, and then when I took it off, I had redness over here, and I was like, okay. So I didn't use that particular mask the next night, and then the same thing still happened, and I'm like, okay. So the Zyrtec, I don't know if it's just stopped working or something, I don't know. I left it at work on Friday. Today's Monday, by the way, and so I didn't have it over the weekend. And Friday I went out, I did my whole face, and my skin was so dry. Like, okay, so let's go through my skincare journey. My skin journey, sorry. I had very combination oily skin, and when I really started playing with makeup, my skin would get very, very oily by the end. And before, when I used to wear makeup, I would just wear eyeshadow. Then when I went natural, I started filling in my brows because I realized I didn't have enough brows for this dark hair. And then I started playing more with foundation, but then I didn't know nothing about setting it with powder and setting spray. All of that was like oblivious to me, but I would just get really, really oily. And then I started watching YouTube videos and started learning about contouring and setting powder and setting spray and all this other stuff. But still, my skin would get really oily, and my pores were huge underneath the makeup, and you would like see it. And so I would always have to take pictures with filters just to hide the pores. So I wasn't really having like acne problems. I was having pores, like large pores, like right in here and on my top of my lip. And I always had these little bumps on my forehead that kind of stayed with me since adolescence. I stopped having like the crazy breakouts all over the face, but I had little small acne. A few years ago I would also get it on my cheeks during my cycle, but that stopped. But the little acne bumps on my forehead were still there, and my forehead was very dark, and it's still kind of dark, but it's not as bad as it used to be. And it was because of hyperpigmentation. I wasn't wearing sunscreen in the summertime, and I was always outside, and that was the reason why my forehead, which is obviously the highest point of my body, was darker than the rest of my face. So when I started wanting to do more things with makeup, and I wanted my makeup application to look better and last longer, I started watching Jackie Aina, and she did a video where she talked about her pores and what she did to shrink them. And that's when she talked about getting a toner. I think she said a witch hazel toner. So I have this Dickinson's witch hazel toner right here. I don't know if you're gonna see it because the light is pretty damn bright. That was the first skincare thing I bought to try to shrink my pores, and it was working good. I would use it after I washed my face. I would put it on, and then I would put on a moisturizer. I didn't really have any fancy schmancy moisturizers back then, but at least I was using moisturizer. So then watching more of her videos, and then I got on to Alyssa Ashley, who also talked about some skincare things, and then other people I watched on YouTube started talking about different things, different steps, and I heard about the Korean skincare. Long story short, my routine evolved into something like this. It was a little bit different. I want to say 6 months ago, like in the summertime, I was using a different acid serum. I still have it. It's my favorite serum, and I would say that serum is what like was able to get rid of a lot of the hyperpigmentation around my forehead area and like make my skin more even. But because I have this allergy situation, and that serum is a 10% AHA. I think that stands for alpha hydroxy acids. So it's pretty strong, and it's gentle, but I don't want to like irritate my skin more, so I haven't been using it. But I do really love it, and I do recommend it, and I will put it in the description box even though it's not featured in this video. So I'm going to introduce you to my favorite skin cleaning tool. This is my Vanity Planet Moxie Spin Brush. She's really small, as you can see, and she's easy to travel with. And she comes with 3 different brush heads. This is the soft daily cleansing one, and it has a gray center. And there's one that's a little bit rougher, and it has a black center. That's the exfoliating brush head. And then there's like a silicone brush head that I like to use if I'm using like a hydrating face wash to kind of like massage my skin. I use the silicone brush head. So this is the daily everyday one, so that's what I'm going to be using now. And I'm going to pair that with this. I don't know if you're going to see it because the light is super bright. Yes, this is the Sunday Riley Ceramic Slip Clay Cleanser. It's a little sample bottle. This comes with this Sunday Riley. Oh Jesus, let's just put it in my hand like this. Good Genes Lactic Acid Treatment. So these two come together in a set for $28 on Sephora. So if you want to try it out, this is a good cheap way to try this out, because these Sunday Riley products, they are expensive. Okay, the large version of this lactic acid treatment is $158, so I will not be buying that. I will keep buying these as long as they still have them in the store. The big one of the cleanser is only $45, which is not really that bad. But I bought this, I want to say like 3 months ago, and I really loved it, especially the combination of the two of them together. And it's very gentle on my skin, and it shrinks pores. So it says pore perfecting cleanser, removes excess oil and impurities while visibly minimizing pore size. So that's what I got it, because I have large pores, so I like to use things that are gonna shrink my pores. So let's get started. I have my bowl of water here. I'm gonna try not to make too much of a mess. I'm just gonna pat this onto my face. Is clean, so I get my little soft towel and I just pat my face dry. For purifying, I can't talk today, charcoal and Manuka honey face mask, and this is the brand By Nature, and they have a mud mask version of this, which is a little bit smaller in the packet. So the way that you know this is going to be a sheet mask is that little face right there. And this says that this draws out impurities from pores with activated charcoal, nourishing and soothing, active New Zealand Manuka honey revitalizes dull skin. Now, because I have this weird texture in here, this area is very dull. So this will be great. I was gonna do a bubble mask, but I was like, nah, I changed my mind. Maybe next time. If y'all want me to do a bubble mask, and I have a rubber mask too that are very affordable. And I'm thinking at the end of this sheet mask challenge, so next month, I'll do a little giveaway of sheet mask and maybe some skincare thingies. Now do be careful, there's a lot of liquid in here. I don't know if you can see that. That's a lot of liquid in there, like legit. But make sure you massage the liquid up so that the pad, the sheet mask, gets really saturated. See that? That's crazy. This never had this much liquid as far as I can remember the last time I used this. I don't know. Like, I'm scared to put this down now if it's gonna spill. The next mask I'm gonna be using is just like this. But dang, this one has even more serum than the Neutrogena Hydra Boost, y'all. Okay. Okay, so I'm back. Skin's all clean. We'll do the same thing again. Get our little towel and pat our skin dry. You don't want to rub your skin, especially not with something like a towel, because you're gonna cause premature wrinkles. And now we're gonna do another mask. But before we do a hydrating mask, what I personally like to do before I do a hydrating mask, for me, the concept of a hydrating mask means that and I'm not rinsing it off, that means that it has a serum in it. So even if it's like a collagen boosting mask or whatever kind of mask, if it doesn't need to be rinsed off, that means it has a serum in it. The other ones that you rinse off, they have a serum, but it's not as thick. It's a little bit more watery, and you know that's why you're taking it off, because it has other stuff in there that's trying to draw out the impurities, and you got to rinse those impurities off because you're done. So if it's something you need to massage into the skin and leave it in, I like to do what I would normally do if I wasn't doing a sheet mask. So I'm going to use my toner to rebalance my skin and shrink my pores a little bit more. And then I'm going to use my facial sprays that I love to use. And then after that, I will use the mask. So my toner, I showed you guys earlier, is my Dickinson's toner. Super light, super bright lights, but there it is. It's a pore perfecting toner, and I use this on a cotton pad. And I grab a cotton pad. I get this little pack for $1 at Dollar Tree. I have like 10 of them here because that's a steal. Because them packs is like $4 at Duane Reade or any other kind of place. Sometimes even $5 or $6. Maybe it has 2 rows in it. No. It's 100% pure cotton is what it says here. See? So why I'm paying more than $1 for it? So my toner is a witch hazel toner. It's Dickinson's, as you saw. And like I said, this was the first like skincare thing that I started to add into my regimen when I first was looking into like shrinking the pores, because I did my research and they said this was the best thing to shrink the pores, so I got it. It doesn't smell the greatest, but it does its job. Now because I already washed my face technically 2 times, there's not really gonna be a lot of stuff on this pad. But say on a day where I just only wash my face, I didn't do a detoxifying sheet mask or a mud mask or any deep exfoliating anything. Sorry, I'm getting out of breath. I don't know why. I would have a lot more on this pad. So there's a little bit of dirtiness on here. I don't know if the camera's gonna catch it. Yeah, because it's very minute. But this thing would turn brown. That's what I like about it. It rebalances your skin back to its regular pH, and it takes off any extra gunk that you might have on your face that, you know, soap didn't take off. Next, I have my Vichy Mineralizing Thermal Water, born in the French volcanoes, rich in 15 minerals, stronger barrier, healthier looking skin. And I like face sprays. My first one that I bought was the Caudalie Beauty Elixir, I think it's called. And it was like a little bottle like this small. It was like $18, and I went through it really fast. So I was looking for something that was gonna come in a big size, but wasn't gonna be too expensive. Now I will say I don't know how much this is because this was gifted to me. But I had, this is my second can. I had the other can from September to like, I want to say March is when I switched to this one. So it lasts a really long time, and it has a very fine mist. And I just take this and spray it all over my face. And this says that, what does this do? It helps strengthen the skin's moisture barrier function and helps protect the skin against external aggressors, leaving it looking healthy and glowing, and it's suitable for sensitive skin. Now, I've never used it as a setting spray because I didn't think that it would work as that, because it's like, it's water. So to me, that's not a setting spray. Next, I go in with this Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. Now they have a rose water one that everybody loves, and I don't like the smell. And I'm very thing about smells. If it doesn't smell good, I can't deal with it. Like, even right now, I have this spray that I got from Jane Carter to rehydrate my hair while it's in these locks, and I don't like the smell. So I had to, when I use it, I go over it with my Carol's Daughter black vanilla spray, because that smells amazing. Because I'm not going to walk around my hair smelling of a smell that I don't like. And the same thing with my skin. If it doesn't smell good, I'm not going to use it. So this was the one, this green one was the one that I liked the smell the most. There's the rosewater one, which is a pink color, and there's a lavender kind of one, which is a purple color. But this one is the one that I could deal with the smell. And I don't even like cucumber. I hate cucumbers. But it don't smell like cucumber. That's why I got it. Spray that all over. Whew. So the next thing we're gonna do is this Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating 100% Hydrogel Mask. Now Jackie Aina put me onto this. I seen it in the stores before, and I was like, I want to try that. But you know, I had other sheet masks here, and I wasn't really trying them all the time because I like mud masking a lot better. And I already had my 15 layers of skincare that I was doing anyway. So I was like, a sheet mask is what I'll do if I'm having a lazy day. I don't want to put on a mud mask. So I didn't really have too many hydrating ones. I had more detoxifying ones. So when she said this is like a really good one, really deep hydrates, I was like, okay, sis. Okay, Auntie Jackie, I'm gonna try it. And it's like $3 at Target. And it comes out like this. Alright, I'm back. It's been about 18 minutes or so. Probably by the time I'm done talking, it'll be 20 minutes. I'm trying to rush now because fiance is gonna come by for food. Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna take this off. My skin didn't like it up today. Oops. Dropped it on the floor. Like it did on Sunday night when I did it. I still have some serum left on my face. Maybe that's because I also used something else before this. And my skin maybe possibly got some hydration from the previous sheet mask. It's definitely a possibility. But I can tell you, looking at my face, you probably can't see. Should I bring y'all closer? So the irritation that I had has gone down a little bit. The bumps are still there. The raised skin is there still. But the redness has definitely gone down. Like, I had red dots all in here earlier today, and that's kind of gone away. So that's good. I even have it on my nose. Like, this thing is spreading. It was not that much, but it's like slowly spreading out. Like, I don't know if you could see the weird texture. Anyway, the next step for me is I'm gonna put on this Belif Hungarian water essence. In that video that Jackie did where she introduced the Neutrogena Hydrogel, she talks about using the essence. Put that 2 squirts. So in Jackie Aina's video, she said that essence is supposed to help whatever you put on your face be absorbed better or something like that. I've had this thing for a while. I liked it when I first started trying the Belief line. I got it in a little set. And so that's the one thing out of that set that I repurchased. So press that into the skin. Then I'm going to use the Good Genes Lactic Acid Serum. Because it's gentler than the serum I was telling you about earlier. That's my favorite serum. This one is a creamy consistency, as you can see. And so it'll help to revitalize my skin, but not, you know, mess with the sensitive areas that I'm dealing with right now. I know I'm mad rough with my face, but I'm trying to hurry up. So then I put on my eye cream of the Tarte. Is she gonna focus? Probably not. What is this? Maracuja C Brighter Eye Treatment. And I use a good amount under each eye. I used to use a little bit, but since my under eye is like severely dry right now, I use a lot more. I bring it all the way down here. And I repeat on the other side. And I like this one because it's really thick and creamy. Because by the time I wake up in the morning, it's all gonna be absorbed anyway. So if I put something thinner, it's not gonna work as well. Then I put on my favorite oil. Y'all seen it in my video, the Radha Rosehip oil. I've had this, look how much is in here. I've had this for like, I want to say like almost a year now. So I got it last summer, I want to say. And I just put a few drops all over, massage that in. Now I want to say that if you're gonna get like a gel consistency serum, like the Drunk Elephant glycolic acid serum, which is more like a gel base, you wouldn't be able to put an oil over it because it's gonna like clump up. And I put this on my lips too, so I wouldn't recommend this over that particular serum. But yeah, so now my skin is starting to have a little glow. So now we move on to my night cream. I got the Sephora box that had a bunch of different skincare items, and this sample was in there. This is the Origins High Potency Night Amends. Okay, babe. And I really liked it. I like Origins skincare. I have tried their frothy face wash, and I think I also tried their black mask. So I do like their brand. So it wasn't a surprise to me that I like this. Now my daily moisturizer came with a spatula, and I just got another container. So now I have 2 spatulas. So I put on a generous helping of this stuff, okay? And it's like a cream, but it's like a a gel cream, if that's a thing, I don't know. And it feels so nice. Like my skin feels really hydrated after I put it on. That's why out of that Sephora Favorites kit for skincare, I think it was for nighttime skin, I don't remember, but this was one of my favorite things that I got in that sample box. Bring it down your neck too. Ooh, that feels really great. Still going. Now I'm gonna put my Pharmacy Sleep Tight Firming Night Balm. Ooh, the lights is hella bright. Yeah, she not gonna do it. She ain't gonna do it. This is like a balm, like lip balm consistency. And I put it over everything to like lock it in place, and it gives you like extra hydration. And I added this into my regimen when I got a sample of it in one of them Sephora kits, because I'm forever buying them. And when I first started using that AHA serum, I noticed that it was like kind of drying my skin out a little bit, so I needed to get something oily. And I got the Rada rosehip oil, and then when I got this, I put it on over everything, and I would wake up with my skin just like, ah. So when I need my skin to be super duper moisturized, and for like my pillow not to absorb everything, this helps lock it in. Wait, there's more. I got this in my Onyx box. And it's called Oils of the World by the Plant Laboratory Illuminating Facial Super Oil Serum. It has brightening passion fruit oil from the Brazilian Amazon, tightening geranium, and clarifying turmeric. And I don't know, when I got this, I put this on over all this one day, and I just loved how it felt. So I kind of put 2 squirts and just smooth it all over. And if you're following me on social media and you see me look this greasy, this is the reason. Look at my favorite lip balm. If you follow me on social media, you should already know what this is. It is $6. Okay. And this is the Smith's Rosebud Salve. And it just, you could use it anywhere apparently, but I just use it on my lips. And it just feels so good on the lips. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about it, but she just feels real good. She does. So this is my skincare routine. This is my skin right now. You see all the things in my face. This is a couple of breakouts that I got last week randomly, I guess from trying new masks. That's what my skin does. It breaks out when I try something new. I have some acne scars because this is the side that predominantly breaks out when I try new things. I have an old acne scar somewhere down here, but it's fading. That's what the serums are good for. They help to rejuvenate the skin. So it gets rid of the top layer and new skin grows up and you get rid of your dark spots. This is it. This is my skincare routine. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and getting ready with me for me to get ready to go to sleep. but this is my skincare for now. Tell me what you think about the video. Don't be afraid to comment about the quality of the sound, because this is the first time I'm talking in a video. And you know, zooming in and all that good stuff. Talk to me. Let me know what you guys want to see. I might be doing some hair stuff. I don't know yet, because protective style is about to be my life until the summertime or beyond. So if you want to see how I do my protective styles, or how I wash my hair and condition and all that stuff, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.